Welcome to the next TSheets Weekly Pep Talk. We've been having some good sessions here. We're getting on a roll. If you want to access the old sessions, just come over here to SethDavid.com, move your mouse over the news option, and come right down here to the Welcome to the TSheets Weekly Pep Talk link. Click on that, and it'll take you right in. And we've got the old sessions in here. Session 1 from January 4th, how to get unstuck. Session 2 from January 13th, how to manage your workload. Session 3, how to make money while you're sleeping. Session 4, the one we just did this week as of the time I'm recording this, the gig economy. Really, really interesting conversation we had there. And we're about to add in session number 5. That's going to be happening next week on February 1st, 2016. So what are we talking about? We're talking about how to manage all forms of business communication. And it's interesting to me, as a practitioner who works with lots of different people in lots of different businesses, I have formed the opinion that it's my job to meet the clients on their playing field, so to speak. So I'm very vocal about the fact that I hate getting text messages for business communication. But I have clients who prefer that form. I have clients who, if you call them, on their outgoing cell phone voicemail, it will say, "Don't leave a message. I won't get it. Please send me a text instead." And I've learned that I have to kind of respect that as much as I hate using text. So what I've had to do, because I feel it's my job to do this, like I said, meet the client halfway, sometimes more than halfway. It's my job to figure out how to track and manage all this and make it easy for the client. That's really what it comes down to. My job is to make the client's life easy. So that means not going back to the client saying, "Hey, I don't do text. You got to send me an email or it's not getting done." And believe me, sometimes I desperately want to say that to my clients. But that's not good service. Good service is going the extra mile and doing what I normally wouldn't want to do to go out of my way to make my client's life easier. The more I can do that, the more value I'm adding for the client and the more I can charge, quite frankly. So, with that in mind, what I've done is I've laid out here some ideas along the lines of 3 learning objectives. We always do 3 learning objectives: how to better manage your emails, how to better manage your text messages, and how to better manage your phone calls and voicemails. That's what we're going to be talking about next Monday, February 1st, 2016. We're already getting into February. It's amazing. And just in case you're wondering about how much of an issue this is, if we come over here to this question I asked in Between Wall and Main, our group on Facebook, I asked the question about people's preferred method of communication, and what you'll see if you go through this thread is everybody's different. Everybody has a different way. Everybody has different preferences. I mean, look, Jay says he likes email better, and there's 10 replies in here talking about it. And a lot of us use these systems, and this is part of what I'm going to be talking about, where your emails get forwarded to your voicemails rather get forwarded to your email, and then it's what you do with it from there, though. At the end of the day, for me, it's about how do I keep track of this stuff and make sure I don't miss a call, make sure I get back to everyone who's reached out to me, especially clients, right? And ultimately, I want to make sure that nothing slips through the cracks, that I have a way of tracking this. So if somebody does text me an important piece of information that I know I need to follow up with later, I can't just leave it in the text message thread because I'll never remember that that's where it was, number one. Number two, by the time I get to follow up on it, it could be so deeply buried in the feed that I'm going to be swiping my finger on my mobile device for 6 hours before I can actually find it. So that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what you should sign up and register for. Just come over here to the TSheets Weekly Pep Talk page on SethDavid.com. This is what you click on to register for the event. This is what you fill out to be notified and get updates about each week and what we're talking about. Reality is, if you've registered for even one of these, I've added you in here. And that, my friends, is what we're all about. So don't forget to come over here, register. How to manage all forms of business communication. And interestingly enough, I'll throw in one little piece of side information that's fun. Last time around, I accidentally left a test question in the form, and people answered it. I think it was left there as a required, so everybody had to put something in there. I didn't make it required this time, but I got some fun answers, which I'm going to address in the next webinar. So make sure you put something in here where it says ask a random question, and I'll address those questions during the live webinar. That, my friends, is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you on Monday, February 1st, 2016, 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern, Central and Mountain, somewhere in between. I can never work that out. I'll see you there. Have an absolutely fantastic day.